Let's try out Hero Auto Chess or Heroes Auto Chess. This is an interesting game where you don't have the attacker's advantage, you can only capitalize on the synergy of your units, as well as some economic decisions. Let's enter the first game. You can choose any hero you want. There is no real difference between the choice of the hero as far as I know. I made some research on the game itself. Then, you see we have a featured faction, that's Rampart right now. This means that the chance of getting a Rampart unit is higher than getting anything else. Right now it's not the case, so we can choose any unit we want that we will focus on later. According to my research, dungeon goes quite well with Rampart, and for this reason I'm gonna choose this dungeon unit. But for now, it's not something that I've tested myself. I'm just relying on some advice, but we'll see. The first few games are gonna be easy. You just place the unit and you win. Basically that's all you need to do. I think you cannot even cast spells in here. Everything is automatic. Let's see. No, actually, yeah, you cannot cast spells. You can just do auto combat, that's all. This is just the intro. Now, we have a Rampart unit, so we're gonna purchase it. You see the amount of chess pieces that we have on the top, so we can purchase 2 level 1 units. Marksmen are quite strong in general, but for now, I'm gonna go with this idea of dungeon plus Rampart. Whether this makes sense? Good question. And by the way, you can also hold units. So in this case, we're not using this unit, we can deploy 2 out of 2 because after the first battle we increase the number of units to 2. We'll gradually understand the rules. And one other rule is that as soon as you get 3 of the same units, they will level up to level 2. If you have 3 level 2 units, they will level up to level 3. Don't worry about the difficulty. 20,000 versus 30,000, it doesn't make a difference. This imitates the early game quite well, so it's good that we have an auto chess battle quite early. And now we'll continue purchasing stuff. So we can purchase up to 3 units. It doesn't hurt to have a Rampart. And you see that if a unit is the cost of the unit is higher, this means that they are generally stronger. You can see your card set, by the way, here. These are the units that we hold. We can hold 11 different types of units, but we can hold as many cards from the same unit as we want. And we still have 100 energy because we haven't lost any battles. And we're on level 3 because we won 2 battles and you get 1 XP for winning a battle. And you can level up using chess pieces. Leveling up means that all the way until level 8 you can get more units. And you also get better chances of higher units because right now 80% of the units are gonna be one-piece units, which means they are just regular units. Then you have green, blue, purple and orange units just like in the game. Right now we have 0 chance of getting purple on the orange. Okay. Let's fight. This is gonna be easy as well. You can sell units for the same amount as you bought them. So that's also easy. So it's worth holding more, as long as you cannot do anything with the chess pieces, unless you gain interest on the chess pieces, or you need the pieces for something else. So right now we have these units. Rampart and Dungeon are the main ones that we use for synergy purposes. And now we have a choice to make. So we can buy units. Stronghold no, Dungeon maybe. And we can either buy this Dungeon unit, or we can level up the hero, or we can sell one of the units or two of the units and buy this unit. Now the issue is that if you check the current formation, we have a defender, we have an attacker, we have a spellcaster. That's enough. The value of chargers go down in this game because you have no idea where to charge. You don't see the enemy's formation. You still need some chargers, it's just they go down in value. The main utility of chargers is that when you have two rows up to 8 units, in the bottom row you get the ranged units, and you have chargers that attract the chargers of the opponent. That could work. So I will level up the hero. And this means we can place 4 units in here. It's fine to use duplicate units. Like this, for instance. We don't have chess pieces to do anything else anyway, and we cannot place this in the back row, so right now we're gonna have 2 defensive units. And out of sheer advantage, numbers advantage, we're better off. There you go. Now comes the first spell. It's recommended to use Earth Arrow, just like in case of the first few units, because it stuns the opponent. And then we have 7 chess pieces. We can level up. Do we have any interesting units? The Rampart Pegasus, we can buy the Pegasus, yeah? And we can level up. So here we can have a second ranged unit and start battling. By the way, I think this is the 5th battle already. This is gonna be a default boss. Every 5th battle is hard-coded. The rest is generated automatically. So here, this is a hard-coded boss, if I'm not mistaken, that you're gonna have all the time. And we lost our first match. That's interesting. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, by the way. And you see that we lost 3 health because 3 of the opponents stayed alive and they are 1 star, so we keep 97 health. This is problematic because we only won 4 chess pieces. You can win chess pieces via multiple victory or multiple defeat, and you can get interest. Interest is received on 10% interest on every 10th chess piece. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You can earn up to 5 interest pieces. Beyond 50, you're not gonna earn interest. So elementals, we're not getting them. Maybe we're gonna get this Rampart. You see, we cannot level up, we cannot earn interest, so we just have a diversity of units. And once we find our way, then we're gonna change. Clearly, our problem is that we have weak defense units, we have weak attacker units. Sure, we can make a change, like this or this. It's better if we have a precision and a spellcaster. And it's also synergic because GOG is actually Inferno. Synergy is measured in multiple ways. You will get a hang of it. Now we have 3 Rampart units or more. See? And you can go for dungeon units as well. You don't have the 3. And you have the 9-person units. Snipers, only 1 sniper, fanatic, forbidden arts, and so on. For example, if I used this unit, you see that we have the forbidden arts, synergic. And this means we get this bonus. And we'll need to capitalize on some of these bonuses. I'm now considering one thing. First of all, I move the units down, all the way down, so that the chargers can only sneak in from the top. And I'll keep the attacker for now. I cannot really expose myself to too many ranged units. The defense is too weak for it. I have no idea what the opponent is gonna be. So I'll do just this. Maybe we win, maybe we lose. It's not the end of the world if we lose, but we prefer winning normally. You see the opponent? It's gonna be an even match most of the time. And unfortunately, we lost because we couldn't defend against the charger units. So, good question if the end result is gonna be a win or a loss. I think that our ranged units are strong enough to have close to a tie. And unfortunately our defense was weak and that's why we're gonna lose. But losing is actually a good thing, because we're gonna lose 2 energy, yeah? But we have a multiple defeat reward. Yeah, if you have defeat streaks, you get rewarded, as odd as it sounds. So in the early game it's fine to just lose a few energy points and still accumulate chess pieces. Now we have 5 chess pieces, it doesn't make sense to level up here. So Rampart, there is nothing, Dungeon there is nothing, there is no like strong unit that's worth keeping. So in this case we can check if it's worth selling or buying anyone. I don't have long-term plans with GOG, so I might as well sell it, but only if I can sell enough to get 10 pieces, because if we don't, then we would prefer keeping the optionality of using the unit. Let's see if we have an attacker unit. This is a strong enough attacker unit, and we can keep the optionality of mixing and matching units because we cannot earn interest anyway, we cannot level up anyway, the only thing we can do is hoard units. So we swap the units to enjoy the aura of this unit here, and I'll exchange the damage taker at least to a stronger one. This might make sense. I'll keep the optionality of using these units in the future. I cannot do much more at the moment. Chargers are not bad, by the way, but they benefit from the shield of a defender. So maybe using chargers is not that bad after all. I think I'm gonna lose this battle as well, especially that the opponent is the opposite of my layout, but actually they don't have any chargers, so I have a small chance of winning. It depends on how fast we break through their strong defense. They have stronger defense, it seems. And now it's just firepower, unfortunately. So this is gonna be a break-even defense, most likely. Actually, we won. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, because we're not earning multiple loss rewards. Now we're looking for multiple victory rewards. So now we'll check what else we can collect. Nothing new. Nothing new. So in this case we can choose between leveling up, and if we want to level up then we need to sell a unit, or risking that we accumulate interest. But for interest, maybe it's better in the short run to go for the multiple victories and level up. Either way, we need to sell this GOG, because now we have 10 pieces. We either level up twice and then we get 6 units, or we keep the 10 pieces and get the guaranteed interest on the 10. Both have merits. Let's see what we could do with 10 units. We could, or 6 units, we could get another attacker and increase our power to 70,000. With the interest, obviously, we have more options in the future. I will go for the increase this time. So we're on level 6, and we're gonna use the attacker. No synergy, unfortunately, but we still have a 70,000 well-balanced unit. Stack of units. We could do a lot better though. Strategy-wise, you either go with a faction, a main faction and a side faction, and you try 5-3, or you go with the secondary skills like Forbidden Arts, like Sniper, like whatever else. I think the latter one works better. So in this situation, we basically bought our way into getting a chance of a victory. We may still lose, oftentimes we lose even though we do everything in our power to win. So the worst thing is when you invest and you still lose, and you see it's borderline because our defense is really weak. And our synergies are quite weak as well. So this is a bad chess game. Now, we're gonna collect these units. And nothing else. Yeah, there are too many strongholds. But we cannot know it in hindsight, obviously. These are quite bad cards, by the way, so I would not be surprised if I got eliminated around level 30. So 82.5k, we're gonna lose this one most likely. Especially with the charger marching through. And this is a bad loss actually, because this is not a 1-star unit. We take a big hit. Or 1-star unit but purple. So 2, 2, 2, that adds up to 6. That's unfortunate. But now we have another option, and turn 10 is gonna be easy. Because that's a hard-coded boss, it's not like generated. So we'll buy this Blitz. And we'll buy an attacker that is kind of random but strong. We're not going for interest at the moment. We still don't have a strong defense, so that will hurt us. But this is a strong unit, maybe we'll get rid of the troglodytes. And we may, sooner or later, switch to this unit. And you see the synergy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that, oh, actually it's just less than 5 rampart. Too bad. There is still some shield, and all units benefit from the shield. Rampart, Fanatic, and that's it. If we used this unit, then we would have Rampart activated, Fanatic activated, and that's it. So altogether we'll just keep this unit. You might attract the opponent's chargers with this charger. That's also an option. That's some kind of a defense. I'll try with this one. We'll win this specific battle most likely. Because I think the 10th opponent is easy to calculate. We would need some luck though, because we're really unlucky so far. Here is some luck with this purchase. And we're collecting the Blitz unit as well. Okay, moving on. You see that we leveled up to 82.5k with this 2-star unit. And we'll use the exact same constellation, at least for now. We're not earning much interest. And we lost when we gambled. See, this is the difficulty of this game. It's a bit lag based, by the way, so you need to play a lot to get the proper results. Sometimes you win out of nowhere. And you also can check the stats, but don't get carried away by the stats, because damage dealing may depend on the position and the other units surrounding it. So for example, of course this unit deals the most damage if it's healed by someone else. But in other teams it may deal less damage. So let's see which one makes sense. Curse. I think Curse is fine. Decreases attack of enemy units. So that's what we want. We want to survive and keep a number advantage. We're not buying anything, so our job is now to earn interest. We won the last time, so we want to continue winning. And we need to earn interest, so we need to sell 4 pieces, up to 4 pieces. Now, unfortunately, I told you that you can sell the units for the same price as before, but it's not true for units that are 2 stars. So for example, if we wanted to sell this unit, it's only 5 pieces, even though it costs 6 to purchase them. So leveling up is only for free for 1-star, 1-level units. So let's see which units are the ones that we don't need. We can get rid of the troglodytes, and we can get rid of either the attacker or the blitz, but I think we're gonna search for the blitz. So we'll just sweep out the units that are not synergic with Rampart, and we don't insist in a dungeon. So dungeon and Rampart synergy. So I'll sell this one, I'll sell this one, and whatever goes I'll accept. And I'll also sell this one. And we would badly need a defense unit fast, because it's already level turn 12, and a unit cannot synergize with itself. That's the problem. But at least we earn interest. So earning interest is a thing, and we can get a 2-star. What is this? Unicorn or something. So let's see what the opponent is, because I saw something strange. Yeah, that's mainly an Inferno one. Our defense is weak. We still won, but not because of our defense. So we keep on buying the Pegasus because we want the 3 stars. It's a big investment in early game because we need 4 more. Yeah, we have 5 already and we need 4 more. How do I know we have 5? This is 3 and this is 2 more. So that's 1. I told you that we badly need a stronger defense. I think this defense can happen even at the expense of not earning interest, but maybe I can still earn interest and combine the defense. So if you buy this Cantor, the 2 defenders become 1. Like this. And then I'll buy this unit. And these are gonna be my defense units. And one option is that we get rid of the Naga and duplicate one of the units to receive synergy bonus as well. It still doesn't count as 5 because duplicated units don't count. See, Rampart is still 3. But the unit itself benefits from the duplication. But we would then need an attacker, and for this reason I would worry a bit with the other option. We might lose either way, even though our defenses are a bit stronger. So why not just duplicate the units, move these units back, and surprise the chargers with chargers, and sell the Naga, because in the long run I'm not planning with a Naga anyway. This is a risk, and we reduce the strength of our units in exchange for getting interest, which is guaranteed. Yeah, the opponent is somewhat weaker, but maybe better in terms of the extras. Let's see. We lost 3 energy, I think. Yeah, exactly. So we're not buying anything. We can check if we want to sell anything. Would I want to sell these and give up on the possibility of a 3-star? I don't know yet. I think I'll just take the hit and not earn 2 interest. Would it make sense to have a size advantage and invest 4? No, actually we cannot even invest 4 units, because for that we would need 20 pieces. So I'm not doing anything, I'll just go to battle and hope for the best. The best option is a small loss. Not a small win, a very small loss, just 1 energy loss. That would be the best option that we can have. We're not having any attackers, so this is a weak unit. And it's a difficult battle, most likely we're gonna lose it. Yeah, I think we got what we hoped for. No, actually it's a double loss. Okay. That's the second best outcome. Now, Guardian platoon is not bad if we have platoons. So, or we have guardians. We don't have guardians, or we have one guardian, we would have a second, but we don't yet have platoons, which is like 9 units. Because we could get a level 2 imp defender straight away. And that's not bad to switch from Rampart to Inferno, by the way. It just costs 3 pieces. But given that I don't want to have the unit advantage yet, because I prefer earning interest for now, this is a bit counterintuitive, but I prefer earning interest. I'll just make the purchase, and if it doesn't pay off, I'll sell it, if I need the pieces. Level 15 is not hard, it's a hard-coded battle. So, let's see first of all the Rampart bonus. Are we gonna keep the Rampart bonus if we swap the unit to Inferno? We'll see. We kept the Rampart bonus. The imp itself is not gonna benefit from the Rampart bonus, but we got the Guardian bonus on these 2 units. And they are our primary defense, so we effectively strengthened our defense. And the rest of the units will do their job. We can go on missions like this. And here I think it doesn't really matter because... yeah, I don't have this unit memorized. I think it's gonna be Sandro, but I don't have this memorized. Yeah, looks strong, but they are not strong. Let's see. Yeah, they look strong, but they are very weak. Whatever I do. I think it was a bad move though, to move those chargers up. So, given that we went a bit more Inferno, we might as well start collecting Inferno. With 28 pieces. Or we can sell someone. So I'm not sure if I want to sell the Rampart unit. That's the thing, you have to commit to one option out of multiple, and then there is a luck element that it pays off. But if you don't commit, in that case having too many options costs money. So if you cannot decide, then just go one way and hope for the best. And if it doesn't pay off, then there is a new game always. What I'm thinking about right now is that it costs far too much to hope for 4 more Pegasus units. So I might as well just sell one and earn triple interest. It feels a bit counterintuitive to hope for winning battles with just 6 units, but why not? So I'll do the more defensive approach first, and I hope for a strong defense, and then yeah, that's the counter argument for the strong defense. But actually the demon at the top is not gonna hurt our back units. We got lucky with the placement. Or did it? Yeah, we got unlucky because it could teleport all the way back. I don't know how it did this. It just doesn't make sense to me. So we effectively got destroyed. I thought that I knew the rules of the game, but actually I don't. And we took a big hit. Well, the problem is that whatever we do, would have taken the same hit. So here, Lightning Bolt looks good, but Firewall is better. So I'll go with Firewall. We still earn the interest, that's good. Now shall we go for earning more interest, or shall we start strengthening? These are not gonna be the units that will strengthen us much. So I think I'll sacrifice 1 interest and level up. like this. And we can buy some units. We won't be able to sell 7 if we wanted to enrich our constellation. Chargers are good, so charging units, if there are multiple of them. We can have a 3rd defender, and this is where I miss the attacker. You would need an attacking unit behind the defender to be more in balance. Now I'm just hoping for a lucky break. And we need higher diversity of units as well. Yeah, we're gonna be destroyed. Synergic unit, higher strength, demon even. Although the demon is... Or what is this? This is a devil. The demon is ours. It attracted a defensive unit, but the defensive unit was kind of... Well, it stood its ground. So it was a disastrous placement for the demon, but they could, or the devil, but they couldn't have known. That's the thing. So we won by luck. And with a higher number of units. So 31. We're not getting any attacker units. This is a charging unit. This is a charging unit. You can also check these skills, by the way, so knowing the skills doesn't hurt. So we either buy the charging unit and achieve a higher level of diversity with it, and sacrifice 1 unit of interest. I'm gonna do it. I can change my mind by selling it back. Let's see if we gain anything. So I place the unit, first of all, which is the 1-star? This is the 1-star. And this is a 1-star too, okay. So, are we gonna gain anything? Yes. The Blitz. Yeah, that's the Blitz. Critical hit by 250, critical hit damage by 50%. That's what we need with 1 row of charging units. So 2 charging units and possibly a behemoth attacker behind or in front is strong. Even if... So we never know, we need 1 strong row. Shall we sell anyone? We need 3 units in total. So to earn a guaranteed interest, I'll reduce my options and sell... no, I'm not gonna sell it. It's worth for me to have 1 unit, especially with this amount of health. The 1 piece interest is worth, so that I keep my options in the future. And by the way, we're not running lucky at all. In this battle we are, but in general, when it comes to units, we're doing quite badly. Our defense is strong enough. We don't really need a dwarf unless we're looking for this specific extra HP boost. That's why the dwarf is strong. So extra HP boost 25% against extra damage. I would say that extra damage, the option of having extra damage, is better. We cannot level up yet. We're really looking for accumulating a stack of 50, and anything that's above 50 we can spend. We're not earning interest on anything above 50. We may spend more because our health is going down. Oh, and one thing. This is an attacker. We might as well just buy the 2 attackers to make sure. If we don't have better options for an attacker and we find a 3rd one, in that case we have some form of an attacker. But if we don't, not a big deal, we'll sell it. We have the option of holding it for free. Always think about options. So... looks like this is an easy win. Sometimes you have easy wins like this. It's so random. And interest, you see multiple victory reward 2, interest 4. Oh, we earned 3 interest, but now we're earning 4, assuming that we don't spend much. So this is a good burning unit, and it's synergic with other Inferno units that we have. We finally have the Blitz unit, so sacrificing that 1 chess piece paid off. We're gonna buy this. Very good. This sacrifice really paid off. And we might as well collect this unit, although this late in the game it might be a bit less useful to go for a 3-star regular unit. So 1 chess piece unit, 3-star, they are quite strong, but in the end game, good question if it makes sense. Now, what about this unit? Let's see the setup. So this is a strong druid, and blessing doesn't hurt. This is a strong defense unit, in a sense that we have a shield that absorbs damage, and also 2-star. We might want to keep it. The problem is that if we have a 3rd ranged unit, it makes actually some sense if we let go of the non-Inferno defense unit, because it's not doing anything. Yeah, it's enough to have just 3 of the Rampart units, so we let go of this unit. Oh, 1-star, what are we talking about? I should have had the 2-star actually, yeah. So we let go of the 2-star unit and bring in this unit. And with that we're getting the Inferno bonus as well. Why not? So this could help in many ways. To earn interest, we may even sacrifice. So what can we sacrifice? We need 3 coins, so we're gonna sacrifice these units and this 1 unit. We still keep the option of building a 3-star unit because we need 2 2-stars, which equals 6 units. But we sold 1 unit out of the 6. I cannot sell anything else right now. That makes sense. Or we can sell this unit on the whole, but there is no reward for it, so I just keep it like this. Oh yeah, bad placement item. No, actually not bad placement, because they can damage the units in a range. It's bad for the 3rd row from the top. So we need to beat them fast, because they are 3-star units. Borderline will lose it. We would need either more healing or more damage. It's not the defense units that win this. By the way, level 20 have less defense units and deal damage and heal more. Oh, and have a very strong row, heal in that strong row, and this way most of your units won't be damaged with the range damage. Too bad. So level 21. We can go up to level 8, but it's too early. Can we sell anyone? Maybe. It's the same game, right? Is this 1-star worth for me to keep? Well, we just need to collect 5 more, but it's so distant that I'd rather fix the economy, take the short-term hit, have the option of having a better defense unit and open towards Inferno, or open towards Rampart. That works too. Actually, that's better. So this is better. You see, I can change my mind like that. Or introduce an attack element? No, not now. And just earn interest and perform in the way either well or badly, who knows. Okay, we're susceptible to devil, so for this reason I'm not duplicating the items or the units in the same row. How big of a loss is this? Yeah, 49. This is when I can see that we'll not survive for very long. I still use this time stop to win time and gain an advantage at the beginning. I don't see any common sense purchases yet. Yeah, this is a defense unit. I would need an offense unit, but this is the best offense unit we have. And unfortunately I don't have many options. One option is that I level up to level 8 and then we have a size advantage. But I would need a stronger unit to place because I think I ran out of good enough units. One option is that we would introduce a defender and we'll go back to level 8. Is it worth the lost interest? I think that we have to gamble in this case and hope for a smaller loss. Or a win for that matter. It happens as well. And now we have more options. So with the more options, we can purchase units. We can sell them once we don't need them. I'm still looking for any attacker. That's also a problem. We need 35, which means that we lose 2 interest. Now 2 interest in exchange for introducing the 8th unit, we're still vulnerable to losing. It doesn't change that much. So I'll just keep the 70 pieces and I'll go. It's a risk once again. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad loss, unfortunately, but it would have been a bad loss even with the other case. Maybe we would have lost 5 energy less or so. But it looks like a bad loss, yeah. -9 or something. Only -8. This is a bad loss. So it's time to strengthen ourselves, but we have the means to invest. Let's see how we can invest. We're not using a GOG right now. We collect imps. We still have druids. We still have unicorns. I'm investing a bit too much, I know. And I'm not refreshing right now, unless I absolutely have to just to lengthen my stay by like 1 or 2. We still have 41 units. This will keep us alive for at least 3 turns. We need to live until level 50. So this is how far we can go. I think I'm gonna make the sacrifice this time and break the economy and sell 1 unit. So first of all, let's see which unit we can choose. I think I'm gonna go with the defender this time, until at least I have someone better, because otherwise I would have to duplicate anyone else. And I will also sell 1 of the units. This is a 2-star. It will be harder to get an imp in the future. I know it's backtracking a bit, but I cannot think of selling a better unit than this one to get 1 interest in the future. We have a surplus of defenses anyway. So let's roll. Unfortunately, we got a devil. And we lost one of our units. The ranged one. We still have a chance to lose less, but I think it's gonna be a 3-digit loss. No, only 8. Okay. No units. And to earn more interest we need to sell. We're gonna have to sell an imp. Now we earn interest. And number 25 should be easy. Because once again it's divisible by 5. Or is it? Number 25 may be a harder fixed boss. Yeah, they are at the top. Maybe memorizing what they do and where they are could help. Because you see, this is a bad loss. So number 25 is not that easy. It's good to remember this. And this is when we have no other choice but to invest a bit more heavily. So we have the 8 units. We need an attacker. Better attacker than this one. We cannot level up yet. I could refresh, but I know that I'd rather take an early loss than having an option to somehow win this. It's not gonna be easy to win this. So... yeah, I broke some synergy because with this unit... no, I didn't break much synergy, I just weakened this unit. But we need an attacker. Quite badly. So whether it's gonna be this constellation or this one... good question. I hope for a breakthrough. And I also hope for minimizing my damages, in case the devil strikes. Yeah, this is a very good first game, but it's not the best one. Interesting. So we can level up one Pegasus. No, we sold it. I think the time has come to refresh instead of investing. And the time has come to not die rich with a lot of chess pieces, but rather to drastically strengthen the units. By the way, even then we can lose quite easily. We have these units already. Do we need a level 4 defender? I would break synergy, but I would just go for sheer power. So I keep the option of running a good economy, but these weak units at least got duplicated. It didn't change much for us. I think I'll just have to take the loss. I cannot do much even with those 50 chess pieces. I think I'll have to take the loss. Yeah, they heal. Studying the opponents doesn't hurt. For example, we haven't had one single angel, right? So turn 27, amazing. And then you get some rewards as well. So this was the introductory game. We are ranking some... oh, they already got turn 50. With quite a lot of damage. Some of them. So, okay, this was the first game. Let's do another one in the next video.